Quebec's looking to break out. Angles it over to Lacroix. Shot! And it comes up with the save! Hammers it! The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Dishes it to Sturm. Oh, look at this! Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Vanecek's been fantastic, and a reason this game is scoreless, James. I mean, he's been at the top of his crease and given his team a real opportunity to stay in this game.
Quebec's got it from behind the net. Grabs the puck at center. Shot! Oh, Tropper saved by Vanecek. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Quebec's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's wide of the net. Takes a shot. Scores!
I love the placement of this shot, James. It's an incredible shot to be able to put the puck stick side. Goaltender has no chance to set position. Tough save to make.
Quebec's drawn first blood as they get the first goal, but it took a while, Cheryl.
It took a while, and not for a lack of effort or scoring opportunities, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with the game plan, so they just need to continue to do what they've been doing, and if they can execute, they're going to get a lot more.
San Jose's got possession at center. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And now it's over to Tongue. And that's just out of reach. Trips it on net. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Ask any goaltender how difficult this save is to make, James. He just wires it stick side, top shelf.
Quebec's taken a 2-0 lead here in the second.
Been a real dominant performance tonight, and they've just thrown everything at the net. I think players want to pad their stats that they've been peppering the goalie.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup.
Well, as a rookie, all you want to do is get that first one and get on the board.
And a great save!
Boisvert's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shuts him down.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Quebec teamwork's got the puck in their own end. Takes a shot. Stops him cold. And he takes the feed. They've got numbers. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 2-0 is the score. Backs won it, now they'll go on the attack. Denies him with a save. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. And a strong effort on that play.
I mean, how many times has this guy taken the 10,000-shot challenge from the point? Everyone knows that he's got that powerful point shot, and this has heat as it makes its way to the net.
Tries to feed it over to Brousseau. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Cuts to the paint. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Quebec teamwork's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Comes up with the stop. Couture's gaining momentum. Shakes himself free. Oh, drinks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
San Jose's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe, but this game is close. They can get another one. They can get right back in it.
More than half the frame has been played here. 2-0 is where we sit. Couture's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big-time stop there. Takes the pass. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Quebec's moving it into the offensive end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Tremblay.
Vanacek's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
And they'll just dump it in and go for a line change. And he comes up with it. And it's kicked away. Picked off by Plante.
Quebec's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Still has possession. Quebec's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Denies him again. Scores! San Jose's goal late here in period number 2 has given them new life here late.
They'll need to take that life and re-energize themselves, but it's been all about good habits, not getting frustrated at the score, finding a way to put it in. They just did it.
The Sharks carry it along the wall. Quebec teamwork's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Unloads one. Turns him away. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Gunstrom's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Moves it to Kunin. Takes that pass back at the point. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
The Sharks play it along the wing. Great read with the stick. It's a straight-up race for the puck. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, with a one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're shorthanded, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Loses the coverage there. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, big-time save. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Moves it quickly over to Toffoli. Oh, and he stops that one. Bedard's got the puck in his own zone.
Granlund's twig snaps him too, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one in, back into the play.
Tongues ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And he gives it over to Grundstrom. The Sharks play it along the boards. Oh, a clutch save! And a great save! Oh, my goodness, he's on fire in goal!
Coaches are always saying you got to give it your all, and this goaltender, well, he's going at it with full force and his full head. This one hits his mask, and he gets a jolt.
Here's the pass. He got all of that hit. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. They score! Putting it home on the power play, and we have evened things up here tonight.
Right from the beginning of that power play, James, there just was a confidence about them. The way they own the puck, the precision in the movements, the motion in the offensive zone, and they cash in to tie this game.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Oh, my! The Sharks gain possession in their own end. Takes a bump and hangs on. That knocks him off the puck. Looking to set up offensively. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Steps into it, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Quick feed to Wallman. Smith's got it along the boards. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Bedard's got it in the defensive end. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. Quebec's got the puck. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. And they win that neutral zone draw. Great use of the stick at center by Levesque. Handles the puck. Handles the pass. San Jose's got the puck against the wall. Quebec's got the puck. Bedard's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And that's blocked.
Ruda's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Unable to reach that one. Puck grab by Levesque. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. San Jose's gained possession along the boards. He says, let's get physical on that play. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Taken along the wall by Costin. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Broken up by Bergeron. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away. Let's see what the officials are calling.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Quebec's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Nice Plays shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Sends it over to Plante. He carries the puck up along the wing. San Jose's got possession while undermanned. Trying to get it out of danger. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Kunin's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Sharks get a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick pass to Ceci. San Jose's got it into the offensive zone. Quebec's got the puck along the boards.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Here's a short pass to Tremblay.
After the first power play unit was unsuccessful, the second unit will come on. They'll need to be urgent here as the clock is winding down, but there's still time to get one in.
Tongues at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Quebec's won the face-off. That's using the body on the block. Lets it rip. Big save by the goaltender. Vanacek's got it, and the officials blow the play dead.
Well, and this is a smart play. He's been dialed in all night and recognizes that he doesn't want his team to make any mistakes. The safe play sometimes is to hold on.
Tongues won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Boisvert. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. This power play group really has an opportunity to smell blood in the water.
All I have to do is look at the body language of the fatigued goaltender right now, James. I mean, they've had puck possession, they've had the majority of it, and they found ways to move the puck and create opportunities. Now they just got to finish.
The power play only has time for one more rush here.
Time is of the essence. You got to get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast.
Scores! And they've gone in front thanks to the power play goal.
Well, it's all about manipulating the PK, and that's what they did so well to take advantage of that opportunity. Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
Quebec's broken the deadlock and gone in front by a goal here in period number 3. Now what do? Do you attack? Do you sit back? What do you do here, Cheryl?
Well, I think that you attack. I mean, if the puck's in the offensive zone, guess what? They're not getting any scoring chances, and they're not going to even the score. But if you sit back, you have to protect the middle of the ice. You don't want to give up any grade A scoring chances right now. So to me, it's all about attack mentality with some good habits.
Play whistle dead, offside the call. Quebec's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Couture's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes.
Here he comes, in on the breakaway! Off the mask of the goaltender, boy, right between the eyes. Toffoli's got it against the boards. Brisswood in front, stops him with a glove. Quebec team works in now. Can't keep a hold of it. Great poke by Brousseau. From the neutral zone now. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And that one's turned aside. San Jose's got the puck against the half wall. Goes right to the crease. Passes it over. Turns it away. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Quebec's regained possession of the puck. Tries to get it out of harm's way. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Here in the late going of the frame, 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Oh, a spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Well, as play continues, they tied it up! They tied it up here in the third!
Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity, and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now, guess what? They've got their foot on the gas.
Lacroix won the draw. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And sends it just out of reach. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Cuts into the paint. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Quebec's won the draw. Fires it on net. And there's a great save by Vanacek. The Sharks have it now. Puck picked up by Wenberg. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Morey's moving the puck through his own zone. And there's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. You love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. Puck is dropped on overtime. Let's find out if there's any heroes out there. Here's a blast. Oh, what a save in front.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
Scores! Your overtime winner! They end it! And a look at the overtime hero. Woo! What a night!
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.